Hello everyone, it's Coeval here, and today we are continuing my Road to 2K series. I have not uploaded this series in a little bit, but this summer I have been grinding the games, so the games are there. The uploads are not at this time, but we are getting right back into it. So we're going to play some games against MysticMonarch. This video will feature two games, and the second one is super close, super clutch. Very tight finish, so I hope you'll stick around for that. In the meantime, we've got the opener of this game, and I'll zoom out for the opener because we're playing both generic Portal play, and so you want to be able to see both of us, and I'll fix the camera here. So generally, what you do with the generic book is you go to the side of the map, turn 1, tower, and then the following turn you're going to go down and protection shield. There I had the tree up on the left, so I had to flash it out first. Could have also pebbled, but pebble, there's a chance that it fails and you don't fit through that pebble hole that the pebble makes. And then you have to lose tempo by teleporting down to the bottom of the map. There we go for the aura. Notice the positioning of the aura, kind of a little bit lower in the middle of the character. That's because I don't want him to go below it and then portal grab me into the aura for 15 tick damage. But here, if he goes under the aura, then I have a ray angle. I can ray him and do not the full 50, maybe not even 35, but get some good chip damage off. So one move that he could have done here, but he used his tree early, which was a bit of a Q. I wasn't really in range of a mech arrow or anything, or being able to damage him that early, is go above the aura here and then tree above himself. What that does is prevents a Skyray knock, which is a key aerial in the generic book. Instead, he gets ticked for 30 damage, and I'm able to create some space. And then, oh, he misses the portal grab here. So I go through, I drain bolt, clock was an option too. Maybe I thought I was going to hit myself. I think it would be fine either way. Here, he could ray sync me, I noticed. You just basically hit me right on the head, past this tree, and then I'll just sink into the water. That would be the best move. Instead, you'll see this is common when you're trying to stall, is you're going to teleport to the side that your opponent is not going to show up on. So I'm in the portal on the left side right now. The following turn, I'm going to teleport to the right side, or get moved by the portal to the right side. And so he knows that, so he goes on the left, and then as my turn starts, I'm on the right. And so now I have to wait a turn to go back through the portal. Now he flashes out of this tree, and I tree just because I know that now I can go back through the portal and hit him with a drain bolt or a clock or something. But the problem with this flash is I've got some space. I can go back through the portal and hit him with, guess what? Mega Boulder. He goes from basically 250 down to 126, and I am completely in the driver's seat. Let's see if I can close it out. Here I think Mud was a bit better than Tower, but he probably was panicking. It is common to just basically panic when you get hit with a huge play that you didn't anticipate, and then you're like, oh, what do I do? How do I stall? And here, okay, I know that I'm up a bunch, but I can also just take it slow. It's only turn 10. I got 50 turns to win. I can get my prots. You want to keep that prot advantage. If prot is ever up, you basically want to use it unless you're in a position where you can get a huge advantage with another spell, like a clock or a mega. So we exchanged drain bolts. Drain was probably not the best move for me there. Maybe Mud was better, but it's okay. I can basically do whatever because I'm up so much health. Even if I lose a trade, I'm fine, and we get hit with the resignation. The early resign, that's always a good sign there. Get some quick, easy rate, and we are on to the next one. All right, we're here in the second game, and guys, this was the one that I told you is the one to be waiting for. A much slower, longer, but engaging grind that this one is, and so hope you'll enjoy. Okay, better opener, I think, by Monarch here. He's going to go for the tower, and for some reason I go for a pebble. I don't know why. That's a little bit ill-advised. There's no way that's making it. And so I Q, and what is that? Please explain in the comments. We need a MysticMonarch decipher. We need someone to unpack the code. Yes, of course. Okay, he's preventing me from, going down in that little hole there. What else does it do? I can just protection shield up top, scoot down further, and flash out some space. Okay, he goes for a portal. There I'm just preemptively with the tree blocking Ray. So just playing super slow to start out because I know that I messed up with my pebble. And I want to put the spirit in the portal and then get a protection shield set up. But the problem was, oh yeah, I blundered here a bit. I should have put the tree up closer to the edge so that I'm not in danger of Ray, so that when he auras me I can go down and I'm not in danger of that, so I don't lose my prots. So here I go for a little bit of a risky play. I have to go through the portal, detower him, and at least clock is up, Mega's up, so he has to be careful. But I can just move the spirit back into the portal, and he used Ray, so I don't have to worry about that, so I can use these next couple turns to just close on him. And yes, I don't have a prot, so I have to be a bit careful, but I'm not in imminent danger here. So I'm able to push a little bit. That was a terrible pebble, but I at least got to him, and I'm threatening a sink now. And he does go for the mech, which is a safe play. Here, running away and towering is an option. Instead I go for a mega. That was a greedy mega. Did okay damage. And he goes for a flash. Nice flash there by Monarch. And I have to just reset. Go to the right side. And unfortunately he has some Ray coverage. It's possible I could do some chip if I wanted to use it, but I need to set up first. That's the key with generic. If you're going to have flight prot, you need to be able to use it. And if you just try to rush up top with generic or go for damage all the time, every single turn, then you're not using 3 of your crucial spells in your book, Spirit, Flight, and Prot. So you're not playing the book to its strength. And I am a victim of that sometimes, especially when I get a little bit tilted. I just like to stay up top and rush and lose a bunch of games that way. So he goes for the portal. He wants to close on me, but I am fast. In 7 seconds, I get this Mega Boulder off. Holy crap, that was nuts. And it doesn't bounce into the water. It does basically full damage. And then I think he goes for a protection shield there, but no, he queued. Okay, we're seeing a theme here. You're seeing the theme of panic. If I hit him with some sort of huge damage play, he just cannot respond. He's not sure what to do. So I'm in a great position now, and it's just a matter of, once again, seeing if I can close. However, it is a bit tricky, so stay tuned, and we'll see what I can do. Okay, nice move there, treeing off the portal. One thing to note about that is the reason why it's not that great is because if that portal has been up for several turns, then I can just reportal, or in this case, it was his own portal. So if he trees off his own portal, then I still have mine. So I can just run away and portal myself. And then now he doesn't have his tree to use to counter mine. So those are the subtle things that characterize generic 7G play. Now I'm looking to set up, but I don't have my prots, and I can't quite get up to do a pebble angle, so I decide to go for a tower. Here it's a little bit tricky because it's like, okay, if I tree this portal off, then I'm limiting his mobility, but he also can just drain it. He's going to get 60 health, and so I'm thinking, okay, maybe I put him in a position where he can't drain it twice, but that's probably not the best because I need to build my prots first. Here I stay in the aura, which is a weird, actually, is it that weird? Maybe I stay in the aura because I want to be able to close and go into his portal if needed. But instead, he's closer to actually hit my portal, but then I get Ray Sunk. Oof. So you're seeing me just not quite being able to close this out in the most clutch way possible. If I stay out of the portal and I flash, then he's able to clock me off the map. So it's a little tricky. But still up a decent amount of health. Okay, I get a nice mech arrow off, and I notice he doesn't have a lot of space. And that portal that I have next to him isn't really covered. He doesn't really have much much defense when he goes there. It's way out in the open. So, oh, I was trying to go for a Pebbles. If you don't know, if you all don't know, Pebble is right next to Flash, and I just flashed the air. So this is the kind of handicap. I'm just giving him, a chance to get back in the game. You know how I am, very generous, and I go for a portal grab, and I didn't really focus on actually grabbing him. It wasn't too necessary for me to do that. It's still good, even if I don't grab him. And here, though, I'm in a little bit of trouble. I said it was still good, but I can't actually get to the green portal, his portal, in 7 seconds. So it's not the best. There I don't know what he did. Did he prot or Q? I'm not sure exactly. Oh no, he did prot. Okay, now I'm in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. 105, no prot. And now he's got a significant prot advantage, unless I can't read. That's 70, right? And oof, it's looking dicey because of that blunder. Okay, nice move by Monarch here. You're going to see this pretty common to tree yourself, and that's just going to prevent Ray. But unfortunately, it doesn't prevent Mech Arrow, so that's going to help me chip down his prots, and he's very low. So it's looking somewhat even here. I'm able to set up my portal, which is going to be great because now I have Flight Prot back, and I can secure some defense here. Now, he's left his tree, so I'm rayable. He's rayable, but he's able to close the gap there and mud me. Clock maybe could have been okay, because he's at 125 with the prots. Clock would have been probably much more pressure there. But, it is 7 seconds. He took almost all of his time. And, oh, he almost sinks me there. And now I'm down to 50 health. I am teleporting basically right into his mech arrows. I don't know if I have clear better options. Like if I go any closer to him, he's able to close the gap. So maybe I have to allow that mech arrow, but still be able to prevent him from closing. And I put that spirit there because I know he maybe wants to portal to get closer, and he does. And I end up protection shielding in the tower, and he's already up at 105 prot now. How am I going to close the gap here? I'm getting squeezed hard, but one saving grace here is the portal, and able to chip him with Ray a bit. And he actually goes through the portal there, and then he teleports. Maybe my only chance here is to mech arrow. Yeah, and then his prots are down. Maybe I'm looking okay. Yeah, okay, but he just responds with his own mech arrow. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a safer position, though, because he is vulnerable to mech and Ray, which, I mean, I just use both, but he has to take a couple turns to get to me. And now I can drain this tree a couple times. Okay, maybe once. Oh, not even once, which is unfortunate, so nice pebble by him. But I can at least protection shield, and he's going to use the aura to prevent me from going through. It wouldn't prevent me from going through, I could actually go through, but instead I would take damage. And then he misses the portal grab again. Oh no! He missed the portal grab last game too. And so I'm able to go through and pebble down. And then he teleports, but the teleport is like right on top of me. And so now he needs to tree here. Yeah, he hasn't used tree, so that's a good move. And I just want to pebble to his left. And now I'm back in the game. This is how punishing a missed portal grab can be, which is just, yeah, pretty tragic. It is 7 seconds, so I'm not able to like get all the way down there and get an angle for like a clock. I don't even think anything fits like that. Oh, it might fit just above him to the right of his tower, but yeah, just not enough time. So here I go for a pebble, This is kind of a cheeky positioning too. He can't just respond from where he is with a mud ball because the portal's in the way. So that's a little bit tricky as well. You can use that in your own games. Position around a portal to make it harder to be hit. And so I decide to protection shield in this mud ball, mainly because I know that I'm up a little bit now, and also uh, I'm pretty low health. So I need some security. I need a little bit of comfort. Right now I'm not comfortable. And he hits me with that ray there. Ooh. What is my next move here? Can I get an angle on him? Oh, I go for a pebble. Oh, it doesn't quite do a lot of damage, but his ray is down, so he can't hit me. And deflight. And I'm able to hit him with the ray there. Just slightly off with that gate. Tough position. Maybe, I don't know, towering might have been better in that situation. But very close match, and I was able to get that victory. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed these games, and I'll see you in the next video with a few more, and these will feature him playing a comic book. Very interesting matches, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace out. Subscribe. Later.